Previously on My Lane Perspective. This is the new daily driver, a Toyota 4Runner. Try one more time. There we go. That's better. I really don't have any plans for the 4Runner. I have other projects that I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys.
I really don't have any plans for the 4Runner.
But sometimes life has different plans than you do. Okay, so maybe I wasn't in that bad of an accident. Luckily, everyone was okay. It was just a small fender bender, but I am going to have to replace this front bumper. After doing some research and going back and forth on options, I decided to do a 2006 conversion on this 4Runner. Next, I'm going to show you guys a list of parts that you're going to need and then the process on how to get everything installed. So come along with me while I upgrade the front end of my car. You're going to need headlights from the 2006 to 2008. You're also going to need these bumper fillers. You can find those online for cheap, and those actually clip into the bottom of the headlight, which you can see here. You're also going to need these adapters. This is a Toyota part. And so what this does is this plugs right into the back of the headlight, and so that's going to be what the blinker bulbs are for. And you'll also need a T10 bulb, which I think is part of your daytime running lights. And then this grill bolts right onto the 2003 to 2005 hood. In addition, you'd also have to upgrade your front bumper. I am going with a non-Toyota part. It's a move bumper, which I'll be reviewing in a separate video. First step is just getting clips like these out. So you can see a couple of them sprinkled all the way through. That one's already missing. And then this one and this one. So these are the clips that you'll be working with. And you can see you can get a flathead under there. So two flatheads helps pull that piece up. And then they're a lot easier to just pull right out. Lifts right off. All right, so on the headlight, we're gonna have 4 bolts. So you can use a Phillips, or I believe it's a 10mm. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and 4 bolts, and then only 3 bulbs that you just twist to take out. Now to access this lower one, you guys might have to take off the whole bumper. That's what I ended up doing. On the original headlight here, one of the parts you're gonna need to grab is actually from here. There's a yellow tab, and that's what the screw fastens into. So go ahead and pull this screw out as well as that yellow tab. And then over here on this marker, there's some black plastic in here. So pull that out because we're going to be reusing that as well. I've got my freshly restored Toyota headlight, and then I've got the bumper filler down below. So that part just goes right underneath. Your blinker is this bulb right down here. And so that's why we got that wiring kit. So I'm going to have to cut that wire and then solder some lines up to here so that it's all plug and play up here. Basically what we need to do is I need this light to power this, and I need the blinker to be powered by this. We're going to start by trimming this guy and then trimming this guy, solder those guys together, and then trimming this guy. Probably extend his wires a little bit so he can run all the way up here, and then plugging it in. So these are the fog light bulb. So I have that running up, and I did extend it. I just found some extra wire. And then here is that Toyota factory harness. So I have the green going to the green, and that is coming from the daytime running parking light, whatever you want to call it. The red is coming from the red down here. And then I had the 2 grounds meet and go into here. So you had a ground from that one wire, and then you had a ground from the fog. So 4 wires going into 3, and now this has the room to be plugged in. A couple things you want to double check: make sure the plastic for the screw is there, and here, and here. Some of those were still stuck in the original headlight, so I had to take them out and put them back on. The little black clip is on this, and then I do have this screwed in to that yellow cap. I just realized once this is in, you can't plug in the wires very easily, so it's best to take this off, plug in at least these 2. These are easy to access, but get those in and then assemble the headlight. We will test it out. So here's the one that I painted, and that is just color matched, and then I scuffed that, and it's all covered in a 2K clear. That's the same with these guys here, just painted and then a 2K clear. I'm just gonna put this guy on there, and there's this middle beam here, so usually I try to align him first, and then there's these ones on the side. So now we just got to take the latch mechanism and put that on the new grill. Now this rod in between is too short to be used. Just got some wire that's connecting this handle here. All right, you guys, be sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below, but that turned out really good. So this is almost a perfect match. I'd say the same goes for the grill. And then unfortunately we do have a little bit of a gap down here, but that's kind of what happens when you're in a car accident and you don't replace the fender. A lot of people will try to keep the stock bumper. Mine is broken, so I'll be passing on that. When I get the move bumper, I'll show you guys the low beams on both, and then I'll also go over the Toyota Emblem. But really, that's just going to pop into place, so that's pretty easy to do. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If this tutorial was helpful for you guys, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Thanks again so much, guys. Have an awesome day. Well, I think the seafoam is working.